Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and I am introducing the next addition to the palette for the bargain bead box for this month, which you can see is all purples and a little bit of green, emerald green, and silver, which is a gorgeous palette. And if you like this palette, just as it is, I say go for it. But I, of course, did a little extra. So I'm going to reveal the colors that I'm adding to this to kind of play with it a little bit. And I did pick analogous colors. If you've been following my color theory journey, those are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. And they are all from the cool side of the wheel. So without further ado, here is what I am adding. Let me pull out for just a little bit here so you can see everything. And as you can see, they work beautifully with the colors that we've got. I did pull some tassels, and the actual swatches here. And I just snipped a tiny bit of the picture so I could just kind of reveal to you a little bit of the picture. Now, a lot of you have asked me how I picked these palettes, and that is going to be part of an exciting thing that I have coming up in March. So stay tuned for that. I will be showing you exactly how I do this. But this is the palette that I will be working with, along with the beads that came in the bargain bead box this month. They're all gorgeous, of course. And I love the dragonflies. And it's just super gorgeous. If you love purple, this is the month for not just for bargain bead box. Sam's bead box is all amethysts and purples. And I got to show you this. I get seed beads of the month from Adornable Elements. And these were the seed beads I got. Purples and greens. We seeing a theme emerge? So we've got some beautiful greens here. I got these this month as well. Everybody was on the same bandwagon. And then I can't reveal the SoftFlex box that we got this month because they haven't done theirs yet. But again, just about the same colorway. So if you subscribe to all three of these boxes, you are going to make jewelry for days with all of these. So it's almost fun to kind of add some things because everybody did almost the same palette, which I don't think they intended to, but everybody was thinking along the same lines, I guess. Kind of a little bit of kismet there. But anyway, I've added some more like cornflower types of purple. I did go and pull this teal. I think it's agate. But I love it. And I don't know if I'll work with that today. But then in picking up some of the teal, we've got more purples here, but they're electroplated. And then a little bit of the blues, sky blue, a little bit of turquoise, some more kind of a teal color. It all looks really beautiful together. And then I just went in and found some tassels. I don't know, again, if I'll use any. Also, these are from the bargain bead box. These electroplated, really pretty etched beads that have the same greens and purples in them. And then in the box, we got, I think it's hidden in here. Yeah, we got some really pretty fluorite, little tiny pieces of fluorite. And I went to my stash and I grabbed, I haven't used these yet. I got these at a local store a long time ago. They're kind of a chevron shape. They look like hearts, but they're not. But they're all pretty. I thought I'd pull some chips and I'd go a little further with the gemstone. And then, of course, I got to use my SoftFlex. So I've got this really pretty periwinkle color. And then couldn't decide, so I pulled both of them. This amethyst color. So we'll see which ones I want to use. So my idea tonight is to just do a really cute necklace. I came up with an idea that I will show you now. to play around with these little elements, these little dragonfly type guys. I wanted to make them look like nice long dragonflies. So I played with some of the beads we got in the box, and I made these little dragonfly pieces that are going to be interspersed throughout. I think I'm going to do just a simple necklace, but these little guys are going to be sprinkled throughout. And I just made a little loop at the top, and then I bent it to the side, which I'm going to show you how I did. I made 4 of these already, and I took the really pretty, whatever these beads are. They're so shiny, and they've got the green and the purple in them. And then these really tiny little micro beads, I put those in there too. And I just made a bunch of different little dragonflies. So I'm going to show you how I made those, because those are going to be in the necklace. And I thought I'd do 3 on each side of the necklace. And that's going to be kind of our fun element. And so I've got 2 more to make. I'm going to do 3 on each side. And then I think I may go ahead and do a tassel. I haven't decided what color yet. So I'm going to just move a little bit of this around so I've got room to work. And I will be right back and show you how to make these. All right, so I'm rearranged here so we can see better. And let me move this palette over here. These are our little dragonflies. And I changed the little colors of their heads based on the different colors we got in the bargain bead box. These little round crystals. I think I used all of them, but I'm just going to grab a couple more here. I think I used every color. Let's use this guy. All right, so to make these guys, I just took some 24 gauge wire, and I started playing with the tails. At first, I just did a little pinched end, as you can see, little pinched end there. And then I thought, well, wouldn't a little curly Q be cute? So I did a little curly Q. And then I did like a double or triple curly Q. And I think I like that double curly Q, triple curly Q. I just try to make them a little bit different. But I think for these, for the sake of time and ease, we're going to do that with these. So I just took a length about 5 inches. And I just took the smallest little needle nose pliers I've got. And I just started just wrapping around this way. There's the top view. And you're just gonna keep rolling this guy along like you're making a coil, but see how it's kind of doubling up on itself? And then I just kind of pinched him closed. And then I did the little segments of the tails. So I put 2 of those little micro-faceted beads, one of these elongated beads, another little micro-facet, and another long one. But I think you can do this in any configuration you want. That's just what I liked. So, and these little guys are tiny, so it's nice to be able to just thread them on your wire. And I did kind of pay attention a little bit to where the round part is of that oval bead, just so it would look, I don't know, more dragonfly-like. I don't really know if it's accurate or not, but it looked that way to me. So once you have your your little segments like that, then you're gonna put your little dragonfly guy on here. Oh, I need one more round one. I think this is the way I liked it the best. Whoops. We have an escapee. Come back here, you rabbit. Okay, then you pick... Oh, and I used the really pretty bead caps that came in the box. And I used one... Let me do one here. I did it on either side of this bead. So it looked kind of like a little head. And now we're just going to make a wrap loop. And again, I'm making it small because I'm going to string this right onto the necklace, like around some, just like right onto the, I don't know if I'm explaining right, but my idea is that it's just going to string right on with the beads. And that's why I turned the loop perpendicular. We'll see how that looks. My idea is, we'll see if it works or not, is to make it look like they're kind of flown in and landed on your necklace. That's the idea. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I just wrapped it multiple times and then came in with my nippers. And then just make sure that little end is, you know, tucked in. And then I took my pliers and I just bent it. And if your little sticky part, that part that could stick you, pops in there, just come in and squish it. Sorry, I was off camera. Like I said, we'll see how it works. And then you can kind of bend it gently with your thumb to give them a little curve. So there's our little dragonfly. We got one more to make. So I'll show you that one more time. Again, we're just going around and around. Lots to show you this week, guys. I'm super excited. All right. So now we're going to put a couple of our... This weekend sure went by fast. I had a lot of day job work to do this weekend. But didn't really feel like a weekend to me. Hey, it's how it goes sometimes. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Whatever it was you were doing. And happy President's Day to you. All right, so we've got our tail. Going to come in with our little... And these are cute by themselves. You don't have to do this, but I just, you know me, I wanted to do a little extra and play around with it and see if I could make something different. So now we're coming in again with the bead caps. And so far, this is all stuff from the bargain bead box. This is not anything I've added, except for my wire. These would be cute as earrings, too. I'm reserving the right to do a few of these for earrings to match. We'll see. And then we're just going to wrap. I felt like the 26 gauge wire was too thin and that these would snap. You could probably do 22 gauge as well. But I had the 24 next to me, so that's what I picked. And that's literally all it was. And this guy just wanted to bend for me. It's like he knew I was coming for him. And then we're just going to do a little shoop. You can make the sound effect or not. That's up to you. Cute. So there's our little dragonflies. They're going to land on our necklace. Let me scoop these back up. So tonight's necklace is going to be pretty straightforward as far as stringing. I just need to decide what I want to do. I don't know if y'all, I'm sure y'all saw Wendy's ombre necklace. That was beautiful. Wendy Whitman. I loved it. I thought that was really pretty. So, you know, you could do an ombre if you wanted. I think I'm going to do maybe just some blocks of color. So I have these guys. The question is, do I want to do a tassel or do I just want to, what do I want to do? So I have these guys. I don't think I want to do a green one. That purple's really pretty. Let's do purple. Such a beautiful deep purple. I love it. And I think let's see. I like to have bigger beads down by the tassel just so it covers some of that loop. I think I have some bigger. I did pull out a little bit more silver than what came in the box just so I would have. I think I'm going to do some of these potato chip beads on either side. Those are nice and sparkly. I like that. And then these crackle agate are pretty. So these came in the box. Again, I like to do odd numbers. I'm going to string one side and, you know, of course, if I like it, I'll string the other side. I do want to pick up some of the teal that I was adding. Maybe we'll play with some shape. And maybe we'll do some of these little guys in between our squares. Let's pick up a fluorite piece. Let's do some, we're going to do some SoftFlex wire, so it's going to, we're going to see some of the wire, which is fine, because it's going to coordinate. Oh, and that, so we got to decide which one we're going to do. I think I'm going to go with this purple. Or, I don't know, I kind of like the way that, let's do the periwinkle. So if we're going to do the periwinkle, let's grab a couple of these periwinkle guys. And maybe we'll just peek them in and out. I think I want some fluorite with more green in it. That's the cool thing about fluorite. You can really play with, like, see how that guy's got a lot of purple. But if you wanted to, that guy's interesting. Maybe we'll do this one. See if I can find another one that's kind of teal like that. Oh, there we go. Nice. All right. They're not going to be exactly matchy-matchy, but, you know, you can get close. So, move that guy back. So my idea with the dragonflies, and I don't know, I should probably have a longer, let's see, that's 6. Let's do 5 on that side. If we do 3 of these, and I do 1 of these, I probably should do, we've got 6 of these dragonflies. Maybe we should have one. I think I want to curve him in. And then maybe the next one will curve out. we're going to have to see how that looks. Now, I've never done this before, like I said. So, but I don't mind experimenting on camera, as you know. So I feel like we all learned something. I kind of want something silver. Maybe just a couple of these stacked. All right, let's start stringing. Let's get going. Let's get the show on the road. All right. I'm just pulling. I like long necklaces, so. Oh, you'll be happy to know I did make it to the eye doctor last Saturday. And yes, my vision has totally, oh boy, was I glad I went. And the doctor said, are you having trouble seeing your beads? I said, yes. He goes, yeah, your prescription's changed quite a bit. So new glasses are coming. Maybe I'll do another face-to-face so you can see. I love the ones I have, but these are going to be really cool too. They're like, you know, I love colorful things, obviously. So I have to find the wildest glasses in there I could find. Not they're not wild, but they're colorful. Let's put it that way. All right, so I'm going to put our tassel on here first. Okay. And then we're going to, let me move this guy over. Little chipper bead. I love these. I need more of these in my life. I wonder if they have these in rose gold. Does anybody know? Those would be pretty in rose gold, I think. And just to anchor it, I am going to do this other side real quick. Yeah, I have a bunch of videos for you this week. I had to take a little breather after that marathon, my goodness. But I'm glad you all enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun. I am going to do another one. It'll maybe be a different topic, but I'm definitely going to do another one. Okay, so let's see. Let's put our crackle agate. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, if you're a purple lover, boy, was this your box. And Sam's box, too. All amethyst and really gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. I think the reason I haven't done an unboxing, I think he wanted people to wait so he could do his. So I try to honor that. So now I'm picking up these little micro guys. They're tiny. They seem to be working pretty good though. This teal color is gorgeous. I love it. Teal and purple together are a really nice combination. Now, if you wanted to do something more dramatic, you could take your color wheel and you'd pick opposites. You know, the opposite of purple is yellow. So you could throw some yellow in there if you want it to be really energetic. You could do tiny pops. You could do really big pops. That's up to you. But I think I'm going to do this bead cap down here just to emphasize the point on this guy. Anyway, you could do yellow. You could also do opposite. You could add some, what was I thinking of? Kind of a fuchsia would be really pretty with the teal. All right, we're going to, moment of truth, we're going to put on one of our, I think I'm going to sandwich that between a couple of daisy spacers so he's got a little stability. So let's add our dragonfly and see what happens. Ooh, that's fun. Yee, that's fun. Ooh, I'm excited. I love it when something works. That is too fun. Doesn't he look like he's just landing on the necklace? That is, I love it. Okay. Whew. I'm glad that worked. Okay. Now we're going to go to our, I love cornflower blue. I don't know what it is. Periwinkle, cornflower blue. Yeah, when, was it last year? Very Perry was the color of the year. I was ecstatic. I think magenta's the one this year. I don't mind magenta. Magenta would be pretty with the green. In fact, look at this. See, next to these? That would be very pretty. And that's warm. All these are cool, so you're playing with warm. You could also mix it up and do some gold findings instead of silver to warm it up. Gosh, I hope I have enough of these daisy spacers. I may have to scrounge some somewhere. Now here's dragonfly number 2. And I kind of wanted him to go in the opposite direction. So I bent him the other way. And that's what I think what's kind of nice about this with the 24 gauge. When you get it on the necklace, you could probably bend it, you know, gently bend it. I kind of like them going in opposite ways. I think it'll add to the illusion. You know, some flower beads, like those flower petal beads, would be cool too, now that I think about it. All right. I'm just stringing on this. I think these are amethyst, faceted amethyst. Yeah, February is the month of amethyst, so yeah, everybody did purple. And I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that love purple and teal. This is your month. Even, I mean, every single box I've gotten so far. Seed beads, regular beads, it doesn't matter. All right. How fun is that? Let's see. Maybe I'll use... Ooh, where are you going? I have beads that are trying to escape. Silly beads. I am going to need... Let's see, I've got 2 here. I'm going to need 6 more for the other side. Oh, just enough. Wow, I need to go buy a lottery ticket, you guys. Things are working a little too well over here. Too fun. Hello, Mr. Dragonfly. Come hang out on my necklace. And I think I better anchor. I think I'm going to anchor with just a single bead like that, and then maybe a bicone. And that'll be the end of that side. So let's take a look. Could add add something to the tassel if I wanted. I was thinking possibly of hanging, I love these little charms, hanging it down here, but I don't want to. You can over embellish, I think, sometimes. But I think I'm going to just stick with, see, even if you didn't want to do all these, you could do a tassel with one of these. That'd be cute. Wrapped around your tassel. That would be cute. Or this focal bead, you could add one to that. You got the curve to show you where to go. Just like that. He's not letting me. Let me hold it up to the... You get the idea, but I just want you to see. You'd have to anchor him on there, but you could do that. So these little guys you can do a lot with. They're kind of fun. All right. So we're just going to do the other side here. Let me just do that off camera so you don't have to watch the same thing. I mean, you get the idea, but I don't want to make this super, super long. And then we'll finish off the necklace. Okay, we're going to finish this off. I picked a, I'm not using the toggle that came in the box. I'm going to use this hook and hook and eye. And, of course, our wonderful crimp beads from SoftFlex. You don't want to forget those. I will cover those probably with bead crimp covers, some silver ones, once I'm done. But I will do that off camera because that's not that exciting. Unless you really want to see it, let me know in the comments. But we're just going to finish this off. And I'm looking for something to hang this on. I think all my busts are being used for various other things. But I would like to put it on a bust. Okay. So I took y'all's advice and I ordered some biotin because hopefully my nails will stop cracking. I ordered it. I've been taking it for about a week now. I know it probably takes longer than that, but you guys were recommending it, so I'm trying it. I think it's just how dry it's been this winter. And we had that huge snap of cold here. But I'm not going to complain because summers here are miserable. And I'll take the dry cold any day because the damp heat is no fun. Well, maybe I will go ahead and put those bead covers on, the crimp covers. Somebody was asking me what size I use. I know they come in different sizes, these crimp covers, but I really don't know. This little thing doesn't have the size on them. So I just try to... They're always stuck together, too. They're like kissing cousins. Goodness. But they, as long as they're going to cover my crimp tube, I'm okay with it. I did see a tool specifically for closing crimp covers. I don't know where I saw it. If any of you know or have seen one of those, It's a special little tool, which I didn't know existed. I would like to try it. Or if you've tried it, let me know in the comments or in the Facebook group. By the way, we've got a bunch of people added to the Facebook group this week. Very exciting. And the fun stuff we're going to do for March is going to be, if you're not signed up for the Facebook group, which is called Marcie Creates, please join, because one of the things we're going to be doing is some more color work. And I don't want to give it all away quite yet, but it's going to be a blast, and it's going to be all month long, and it's obviously not mandatory. It's definitely just, if you want to go at your own pace and what you want to do, but I'm real excited about rolling that out. So give me another week to kind of put some more thoughts together on that, and we're going to have a really fun March. Okay. There we go. Well, come on, mister. There we go. So, this is too fun. So I think you could come back and, you know, kind of zhuzh these a little. And really, you have the loop down here. You could start by stringing it under a bead. If you're really, you don't want them flopping around. I think the next time I do it, I'll try that. You see how it hugs the beads? Then you could string your beads and then do the top loop. And then it wouldn't go anywhere. I kind of like them floating. But I will try that too, because I'm not done with this idea. I think this is too fun. So maybe we'll try that next time. But I think it turned out quite fun. Got your little dragonflies. Nice blocks of color. Playing with our new colorway. Little tassel. Yeah. I like it. I hope you like it. Give it a try. Do something different. Play around. Maybe try anchoring them. Play around with their tails. Maybe do something different with their tails. But give it a try. Try some earrings. They'd be really cute as earrings. I'm definitely going to do that. I haven't decided tomorrow night if we're going to do earrings for Tutorial Tuesday. I kind of have an idea about messing with this pendant. I think that's probably going to be our Tutorial Tuesday tomorrow. So this is a pendant I got from Bargain Bead Box. It didn't come, obviously, with this month's, but it's got that beautiful teal. And I've been itching to use it and do some more wire work. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for all the wonderful comments. You all are the best. We are having a blast on Facebook. If you have not joined us, please do join us. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you. That does help my channel, and it helps me bring more content. And so if you could subscribe and like, I would be very, very much grateful. And I am totally grateful to all of you who are already subscribed and are very inspired and are having a blast, because I am too. I just have the best subscribers. I say it all the time, but I really do mean it. So anyways, take care of your sweet selves. Be safe. Take care of your families. I will see you tomorrow for Tutorial Tuesday.